All right, let's check this out, guys. The first 10 new, I guess, like big games. I don't know if it's big games. I'm not sure how. Is this Game Ranks? I think this is Game Ranks. Yeah. Game Ranks is pretty good. They have some pretty good content. One of the few gaming websites and journalism websites that isn't like fully a rag. They're not like as bad as IGN, for example, or GameSpot. GameSpot and IGN are famous for having bullshit a lot of times. Pardon my French. But honestly, GameRanks does a pretty good job usually. And they do like a lot of like top 10s and top 10 upcomings, top 10 of past years, 10 best RPGs of all time. They have a lot of these kind of things. So let's see what they're looking at.
Why would they want to stop? Of course they don't want to stop.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like they're trying to carry that momentum, and we got a lot of big titles.
Wait. Is this the Stranger Things guy? Dude, if they have like the Stranger Things guy in like a straight up like noir style game, I am so in. He's such a good actor.
Hitting us in the first half of the next
Let's
year.
see.
Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, the top 10 new games
Top
of
10
the first half
new
of
games
2024. Starting off with number 10.
Please. Okay, it's Tekken 8. Tekken 8 just came out. I bet they're gonna have Suicide Squad in this, and I'm gonna feel so sad.
And it's Tekken 8, which is a massive, big old thing. It's the first high-profile fighting game.
I have to ask Diddles how this is, because he loves Tekken, and he loves fighting games in general. I'm not really a fighting game guy, so, like, I realized I bought Street Fighter 6, and Street Fighter 6, by the way, if you like fighting games, you're gonna love Street Fighter 6. It is so good. It is really, really, really quality. However, my hands are not built for fighting games anymore, so it's a miserable experience for me. But it's like a miserable experience where it's like actually good. Like it's me sucking at the game, but the game itself is really good. Hopefully, Tekken is good.
Game to use Unreal Engine 5,
I grew up on Tekken
and it
as
is
well.
A hell of a look. Wow.
Holy shit,
Tekken
man.
8 is
This looks good.
Incredible looking.
This
but
looks
it's also
good.
a Tekken game, so that means it's probably a very good fighting game.
Did he just pull out a Gatling gun in the middle of the fight? He's like, you know what? Screw this fisticuffs, man. I pull out the power of gun. I appreciate that. He's
like,
the man. Who is this?
Always been a game.
I remember the cyborg ninja dude. He's very popular. I remember playing him. He was really, really good in the early Tekken games. Yeah, he brought a gun to a fist fight. Like, he's getting his ass kicked by a cyborg ninja who's like, you know, fist-cuffing him to death because he's a cyborg ninja. And he's like, you know what? All right, screw this.
Always come back to Tekken whenever they release a new one.
Oh, to be fair, this guy's using a sword as well.
At least in how the game feels and plays. Sometimes maybe there's some issues surrounding it, but these are smooth, fluid fighting games that I really enjoy and can't wait to dive
This looks
back
really
into.
good.
I won't have to wait too long.
I won't play
Tekken
this,
8
but
is
man, this looks
landing on
good.
the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, January 26th.
Okay, so it is officially out. It has been out. So let me check it out on Steam. And I don't know if it's on Steam, but let me make sure. It should be on Steam. Let's see if Tekken 8 is good. I hope to God. Even though I can't play it, I just hope it's a good game. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that, man. It is continuing the string of good games for fighting games, man. It's been a good couple of years for fighting games. We had Mortal Kombat 1, I think, which was apparently pretty good. I think it was the least good out of the newest fighting games, but it is still pretty good. We had Tekken just now. We had Street Fighter 6. We had you're the opposite? Wait, which one? Hold on. Let's see. Mortal Kombat 1. I thought I heard it was pretty good. Oh, okay. I mean, okay, so it was mixed. It was a bit mixed. Mostly positive, but, you know, mixed in the recent reviews. So maybe they had, like, a bad patch or something. Oh, my God. You'd love to see it. Holy shit. Dude, the fighting game community just infighting all the time on what they think is their favorite game. Holy shit, man. Just by Tekken 8. Oh my god. Well, okay, I can tell you for sure. I know for a fact Street Fighter 6 is really good. Street Fighter 6 is insanely good. Yeah, Street Fighter is really, really good, Ryan. My hand is just not made for it anymore. Yeah. What was the other fighting games that came out recently? But yeah, it's been a pretty good game. Pretty good game for a pretty good couple of years for fighting games in general. You don't play anything? Guilty Gear. Yeah, the newest Guilty Gear. However, there's like a billion fucking Guilty Gears is the problem. So which one is the newest one? Is it Strive? Maybe it's Strive. When did this come out? No, that was 2 years ago. But still, good game. Blaze Blue? Was it Blaze Blue? Oh my god. Dude, that... I don't know which one. Oh, here we go. Oh, this did just come out. Yeah, January 30th, 2024. Good call, Ryan. And apparently really good. There we go. Good for them. Good for them.
Persona 3 Reload.
Persona 3 Reloaded. We just saw this.
I've been a big Persona fan, and I'm quite excited for a remake.
He has feet on his toes.
3. It has been a long time since I've played Persona 3. I mean, I did kind of play the re-release here recently, but I didn't really beat it because I knew this was on the horizon. It's essentially Persona 3 and Persona 5 quality, and
yeah,
I'm there.
Yeah,
it takes
exactly.
nothing to get me in the door on that. I mean, they've really done a lot here. Unfortunately,
this looks so good.
Mean some of the content that was added
so
after, like the female protagonist or the epilogue chapter, that stuff's not there.
Oh,
they have redone all of the animated cutscenes.
So they didn't port over all of the content? That's a little rough. Why did they do that, Ryan? Do you have any context on that? That's really silly for a game company to do, man. Like, the epilogue chapter is going to be a DLC. Ooh.
And it really
not a fan of that.
Like Persona 3 at Persona 5 quality. Apparently.
Hey, Zach, wait. The compress for your eyes works? Hey, man, I'm glad, buddy. I'm glad. Did you get the vitamins for your eyes as well, brother? I hope it goes well, man. I hope it goes well. Which one did you end up getting, Ryan? Sorry, Zach. Which one did you end up getting? Male MC is canon. Okay, gotcha. Oh, no worries, Zach.
You can do too. They haven't altered any of the dialogue or that kind of stuff. But I mean, come on, why wouldn't you want to?
The dog, dude. The dog is so cute.
Or just a fan of these.
He's a good dog.
Weirdo, goofy ass.
Wait, Ryan. If all the people in this game to pull out their persona shoot themselves in the head, what does the dog do? Does the dog also shoot himself in the head, or like? Does he like jump on a fucking landmine or some shit? Like what does he do to like bring out his persona? Good question. It's a custom collar that has an evoker built in. Okay. So they decided, you know, high school children shooting themselves in the head, totally fine. Dog doing something like that, no. Good, that's good. I actually agree with that statement.
Talk about society.
That's good taste.
But let's do it
it's
through
called
the
taste.
lens of a bunch of crazy crap. Oh, and also, like, you have to go to school.
Same kind of thing.
Crap, and
oh, that was like just like
also,
a button.
I mean, everything about Persona is super.
Oh no!
It's
oh no!
To a degree where I'm sure it probably.
The evoker is to remind the dog that the dog will die. Oh, that's so dark, man. That's so dark.
Turn some people off, but these are interesting games.
The poor dog.
I'm excited for this. It's coming to the PlayStations, the Xboxes.
Why do they have to do it to the dog, man?
2nd. And number 8 is Alone in the Dark. So
oh my god. Alone in the Dark? I didn't even know about this one. Bro. Holy shit. Oh, baby, you had my curiosity, but now you have my intention. The demo's available? Where? Where, Existential? Where's the demo available? Wait, don't tell me it's on Steam. Oh my god, hold on. Hold up. We gotta check this right now. Alone in the oh my god. Okay, no, this is for the wish list. There's no there is. I know what we're doing tomorrow, guys. I do know what we're doing tomorrow. We're playing this tomorrow. Yeah, this is very good. How big is it? Oh, Jesus. 16 gigs. Yeah, there's no way I can download it right now. I'll download it tomorrow.
Perhaps
Cajun Canuck, how you doing, buddy?
of
Welcome.
Resident Evil
We
is
miss you.
being brought back in the
How've you
very
been?
same way.
Wait, David Harbour is the actor for Alone in the Dark? Oh my god. Holy shit. I am so excited about this. Pretty sure we said that. Well, no, I mean, you guys said it was David Harbour because I said it looked like him, and you guys confirmed it was him. I didn't know it was for Alone in the Dark, though. That's good. This is a good casting. This is a really, really good casting. By the way, Cajun Canuck, I don't know if you knew, but we have started a YouTube channel, my friend. You should check it out. Lots of fun stuff. You can enjoy the content anytime you want. We are still on every single night. We miss you. We love you. Congratulations on your new nursing program. That is awesome. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Huge congrats, man. Huge congrats.
That Resident Evil 2 and 3 were...
Dude, Alone in the
and
Dark
were
was so good.
incredibly successful. In fact, the developers, Pisces Interactive,
I'm
were
so
brought
excited.
in by THQ Nordic to, in a lot of ways, attempt to replicate the successes of those games. Much like those games, it takes the fixed camera tank controlled Alone in the Dark and makes it into a third person over the...
This is, by the way, before any salty Alone in the Dark fans are on fucking Twitter yelling about this is only a good thing. You don't want it to be fixed camera angles and tank controls. You want to avoid that. You really do. Like, that was a limitation of the time. And I still can go back to those games and play them because I grew up on them. But man, this entire like perspective change added so much to Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Even to 3 Remake, even though 3 Remake was ass for the rest of it. At least that part was good. The action and everything. But man, like this is only a good thing.
Shoulder, much more modern experience.
Cajun Canuck, you should sub to that YouTube channel so you can catch up on some fun stuff as well.
If you want to kind of see how it works, there's a demo out right now called Grace in the Dark. It's a prologue chapter. It kind of sets you up with expectations as to what this exactly is going to be. I think it really does a good job showing that this is going to be a great remake. I'm very excited.
I'm so excited to play this tomorrow, guys.
It's coming to PS5, Xbox Series.
Hell
and PC,
yes.
March 20th.
Yeah, Rumsey, PM it to me.
And number 7 is Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
God.
Now, I absolutely...
The gift that keeps on giving for our YouTube channel, guys. The gift that keeps on giving.
Want to note
excellent
that
Cajun. Hell yeah, buddy.
Controversial
we just saw the
pick,
trailer for Persona 3.
That people are going to talk about a lot, and whether this ends up a bad live service style game, even if it's not necessarily a live service game by the time...
Spoiler alert!
It comes out, or if it turns out to be very good, I think people are going to talk a lot about
it. I really wish I was
obviously
wrong about this game.
This is the last
like, I
Batman
sincerely
wish. And it's.
By the way, this is not the last game that Kevin Conroy did. This is not his last voicing. He did do, I don't know if it was a Telltale or something else. He did one other thing that's upcoming. And he also did like voiceover for the Multiverses game, which is like the Smash Brothers, but with like the DC Universe and like other Warner Brothers shit. You can like play like as Shaggy who turns into like Goku and stuff. It was a pretty fun game. It was like less good than Smash Bros, but it was still pretty fun, especially for free. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad for that. Yeah, this game's ass.
Dark one.
This game's
from the
ass.
looks. The game is set in the Arkhamverse, however, it takes place in Metropolis, and all of the real big, great superheroes have been taken over by Brainiac. And it's your
I heard that Captain Boomerang was the best part of this game, though.
Really do.
Like, he was legitimately like idiotic and funny.
The idea,
which is good.
Honestly, not something we've ever really been able to play.
But people have said that his character was the only one with like some actual personality. The rest of them had like no personality whatsoever. As in Harley, King Shark, and the other guy, Deadshot.
Like superhero hunting. That's potentially quite good. But also, given Gotham Knight and all the live
Given
service
Gotham
stuff,
Knights,
there is
yep.
good reason to be skeptical about this. So,
Gotham Knights
good
was
to note,
really
great
a failure as
potential,
well.
Also potential to be a big flop. Either way, we're all going to
It was sad because apparently the single player Gotham Knight was pretty good.
Xbox Series and
Like, that
PC
was yet another
on
game that
February
the
2nd.
single player people were saying. I had some friends who played Gotham Knight, and they said Gotham Knights was like, as a single player experience, it was not bad. Like, it had some stealth mechanics, it had all kinds of stuff, and then like you finish the single player game, and then you start with all the live service bullshit that they tacked on at the end, and it just became this endless, useless grind. So a lot of so that's why it's on clearance at my store. Yeah, exactly. That is why the Gotham Knights is on clearance at your store. Exactly, Lana. Yep.
Is Skull and Bones. I
Ooh.
mean, allegedly.
Skull and Bones has been delayed like actually 7, 8, 9 times or something like that. And it's been delayed since what, like 2016, I think. Over and over and over again. It was like a running joke back before E3 died that every E3 there would be a new video. There would be a new video about Skull and Bones that would get people hyped for like a month. And then they'd realize that this game is never coming out. And some other thing happened with the development studio, and they imploded yet again, or they decided to change directions yet again, or something. And it was just like every single year this would happen. So honestly, guys, if you're interested in being a pirate, wait for this game to release and see if it's good. Because this is not a game to pre-order. The chances of this being a good game are like a 50-50. I sincerely hope it is good, because I would love to play a new awesome pirate game. I love pirate games. They're so fun, shooting cannons and things like that. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was super fun for like the entire thing where you're a pirate. I didn't even really play through much of the story of Black Flag, but I played the shit out of the pirate minigame, where you're just a pirate, you're upgrading your ship, and you're shooting cannons and jumping from, like, the bow of the ship to, like, go across and, like, take over the ship. That was so cool. So I would love this game to be good. But who knows? This is literally a coin flip with how many issues this game had.
They've been advertising it pretty heavily. I've been seeing commercials.
Yeah, I've seen commercials for this as well.
This game's been in development hell for a long ass time. This was originally
it like 8 years?
As an expansion for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, as a spin-off MMO called Black Flag Infinite. That was way back in 2013. This project has also been a money.
Bro, I was off on my years. I thought it was 2016. Man, it was even longer. I gave it too much credit. 11 years, guys, of development hell. Over 11 years. Oof. Oh my god. Ooh. Holy shit. That is, oh man. Oh man, you hate to see it.
Allegedly costing over 120 million. But over the last year,
120 million dev cost? Is that over? Wait, maybe that's over all 11 years.
There have been a couple.
I've seen a little bit, Paige. We're checking out some of the upcoming games, so maybe it'll be on the list. I don't know.
A lot of the time, this
I love ARPGs, so I'm excited for Last of Us myself.
A decade, and then you get something like Duke Nukem Forever. But apparently, people are thinking that it's actually a pretty fun game.
I never played Duke Nukem Forever. I heard it was really bad.
I can't comment as to the validity of this information. I did not play the betas, but I'm not as iffy about this. I mean, I've seen a lot of game footage, and
wait, how is he not iffy, man? Dude, any game, no matter how good the trailers look, 11 years of development hell. If it's anything past like 3 years of development hell, it's a 50-50. Like 11 years of development hell is very 50-50.
It looks fun. I think the reason why we all wanted this game in the first place
I do hope it's
because
good.
The ship combat in Black Flag was quite good. and it looks quite good here.
The ship
Now, there is
combat and
bound
Black
to be
Flag
some
was the
degree
best part of the game.
Confusion, because this
Straight
game
up.
has existed for a very long time, and there have been a few different ideas as to what this was supposed to be. But
Duke
it looks
Nukem
pretty
Forever
straightforward
doesn't
to me
even take
from the
itself
gameplay,
seriously.
and it
Yeah,
looks
it's
pretty
true.
fun. I'm excited to give it a whirl, and if it's as fun as it looks, I think that we've got a winner. Skull and Bones is landing on
Sincerely
PS5,
hope this is
Xbox
good.
Series, and PC February 16th.
February 16th. That's like a week away.
And number 5
Week and a
is
half.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Disc 2 of
This is the big one, man. This is the big one. We got to go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, guys. We really have to go back to it soon.
the Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you liked the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it looks like it's a much bigger, more advanced version of it. For instance, the synergized mechanic is now a part of the main battle system. The main battle system, I of course gave a lot of praise for the first time.
The battling
I'm
in that
happy
was
they
fun.
have retained it rather
I
than
really did
attempt
like it.
some big change in that. I think it's a large part of remakes.
I'm looking forward to
identity
this.
because it does so
Paige, how
much
you been, by
in
the way? Hope you're having a
retaining
great
lot of the
night.
elements
Welcome, welcome.
Of the original turn-based system in
Have
what is
some brand
more
new
or less
videos
an
up for you.
action RPG format. In all seriousness, this
Wait, was the Chocobo flying and climbing?
system
Whoa, whoa,
in
whoa.
what is more or less an action RPG format. In all seriousness,
Oh, it looks so
this
fun.
is gonna be a great
That
game.
looks good.
I like what they did with the first game. I like that they kind of made it so you don't really know what's gonna happen because this is some part of a time loop in some way.
Diablo 7 has
and
just
I
hit
think
everything
that
just
is a
right.
fun and
I know a lot of
interesting
people were upset
idea
about it, but I
that
like it
kind
so
of
far.
toys with the
I
idea
haven't
of a
played all
remake
of it.
while also allowing us to have a remake. Probably the most interesting events in the entirety of the Final Fantasy VII narrative are pretty close on the horizon.
God, Odin looks so cool, man. Holy smokes. Let's give it up for Odin, man.
And
Look
I
at
think
look at that
is a
Odin.
Fun and interesting idea that kind of toys with the idea of a remake while also allowing us to have a remake.
Just want to see Odin
probably
again.
The most interesting events in the entirety.
The
of
big
Final
lad.
Fantasy.
Look at him. Look at this Chad. Look at this Chad. Yeah, Kate Sith. Yeah. Yeah, I hope they do like Red 13 right and stuff as well. People thought it was a full-blown release. Yeah. I mean,
Just
I
like
don't like
narrative
that they
are
cut
pretty
it in
close
half,
on
but
the
it's
horizon,
fine.
too. So I'm just really interested to see how this version plows through them, especially given the idea that things could change. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is landing on the PlayStation.
You know, I heard rumors that they were actually going to change main events of the OG game. And having played and grown up on Final Fantasy VII, and having played all through it, I don't know, is this a hot take, guys? I hope they do change it. Like, can you imagine if they just leave Eris alive and they, like, you know, kill someone else or change the storyline in some other way or something like that? Like, I think that'd be pretty cool. It would keep us all guessing. And like, Final Fantasy VII is like one of the most well-known RPGs of all time. It's not even my favorite RPG. Like, it's not even my favorite Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy VII. I played it like 7-8 times all through from the beginning to the end. But I really, really hope they actually change it and kill Marley. Bro, that'd be so messed up. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. Barrett had more personality in the remake already. And I really like that they had a lot more personality. That was super cool. Like, they added more personality to Barrett. All of the Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. They had so much more time and personality in this game, especially Jesse. She was cute as well, so it helped. It was nice. I really liked that they added a lot more stuff to the beginning chunk of the game in Midgar, which I really liked that OG. And like they just added more. I really, really do like that. So we need to go back and finish FF7 Remake. I only played it for about 15 hours, mostly during my my marathon stream. Almost exactly a year ago, actually. I'm pretty sure it was my birthday last year. And you know, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll play it for the entire not the entire, but like maybe we'll play it for a big chunk of my marathon stream for this year's birthday. Who knows? Maybe that's when we'll go back to it. I'm excited though, man. I'm excited for this.
February 29th. And number 4 is Homeworld 3.
Homeworld
a
3
direct sequel that happens after.
I
the
never
previous
played the
two
Homeworld
games.
games.
This is a real-time strategy game This series spans back to 1999.
I probably
was
can't play it if
recently
it's a straight up
remaster
RTS.
as
Yeah.
well as a prequel, and that
Not
stuff
anymore.
did
Not with
really
my
well,
hands.
And they're like, oh, you know what? Let's continue that narrative. Now, this to me seems like it.
Never
may
played
be a
OG
good
Final
idea.
Fantasy?
It may not. We'll see.
Silent
But
Silver
the
9
game
is my
fuses
favorite.
the
9 is
RTS
so
gameplay
good.
Homeworld with what they're calling a roguelike structure. So ideally,
Roguelike
you're going to get a
RTS.
whole lot of replay value out of
What?
Homeworld 3. We shall see exactly what that equates to when it comes out.
That's
though.
interesting.
Homeworld 3 is coming to PC on March 8th.
Oh, yeah. Blitzball, dude. With Final Fantasy X, Hopeful Zero, I played Final Fantasy X for 350 hours. Okay? I only played 50 hours of the actual game of Final Fantasy X. I still never finished it. I played 50 hours of Final Fantasy X when Blitzball opened up and you could play, like, you know, like create your own team and really go really in-depth with Blitzball. I ended up playing 300 hours straight of Blitzball. And never finished the game. And I felt very complete. I was like, you know what? Blitzball might be my favorite mini game in a game I've ever played, ever. In like any video game, like out of all the mini games, I think Blitzball is probably my favorite. It's just straight up probably my favorite. It's just so good. The remakes take into account Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, Advent Children, and Spirits Within. Wait, Spirits Within? I don't think Spirits Within had anything to do with it, though. Like, I know Advent Children. I actually watched... Dude, Advent Children was dope as hell, actually. Entire plot from those avenues, condensing it down with what Final Fantasy VII became today, not standalone games. Yeah, exactly. Live stream. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kit, I'm thinking of like the really, really terrible one with like Adam Baldwin or some Stephen Baldwin or some shit like that. Like, do you remember the one I'm talking about? Is that the Spirits Within? That's the one I was thinking of when you said Spirits Within. Like, where it's just like a completely standalone story, and it was absolute ass, and it released in the theaters. Oh, it was that. Wait, that was the live stream? Shit, maybe I need to rewatch that movie.
And number 3 is Mario vs. Donkey Kong, a Game Boy Advance game that came out.
Wait, what? Mario versus Donkey Kong? Like, are we going back to OG Donkey Kong roots? Like, he throws the barrels at you and everything? Bro, that's a real classic.
2004, and is getting the full-blown.
It is. Nintendo's
that. Been kind of knocking it out of the park with remakes of their older games lately. Mario RPG.
Hell yeah, man!
Probably the best.
I'm so down with this.
This is a puzzle platformer where you got a lot of obstacles and you have to figure out how to get past them. It's a pretty hell of a fun game.
They added a lot.
It's been a long.
You know the really cool thing about Mario games, like the Nintendo first party remixes of their old titles and stuff. They really do iterate on their old games and like change things and make them more interesting and so on and so forth. Like they really do actually do transformative stuff with their previous titles. I respect the hell out of that for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Mario's got to find keys to get through a door, and he's basically rescuing.
Look how fat this guy is. Look at this little stupid fat rhino. He's so cute, man. Look at how adorable he is.
And this is the dumbest story conceit of all time, but mini Mario toys that Donkey Kong has stolen. This is actually, interestingly enough, very much the DNA of the original.
Yeah, the original
Donkey
was
Kong
dumb as hell
game,
as well.
where Mario basically had to traverse upward to basically stop old Donkey Kong from stealing a woman. That's not really the conceit of this game per se, but Mario versus Donkey Kong was.
What does he mean, a woman? It was Princess Peach. Bro, wait, no, it wasn't even Princess Peach. I think it was like Daisy or something, actually, in the original. I think it was one of the few games where it wasn't Princess Peach. I think the original Donkey Kong was before Princess Peach was a thing. If I'm not mistaken. Am I right on that? I'm like relatively... I feel like I'm right about this.
The spiritual successor to the Game Boy Donkey Kong, which kind of expanded on that original.
It was Paulina
Donkey
or something?
Kong.
Yeah, exactly. It was
And
just
now
a
we're
princess.
back to it on the Nintendo Switch, and it looks great. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is landing February 16th.
Why is he walking on his hands?
And number 2 is Rise of the Ronin.
Oh my god, dude. We saw this on the Sony State of Play. This looks so good. Holy shit. Ryan, have you seen this? You might really like this.
Was from Team Ninja. In a lot of ways, it's
Team
kind of
Ninja
a Eastern
does
equivalent
not
of
miss,
all of
man.
the cowboy stories that are about the end of the Wild
Holy
West.
shit.
It takes place at the end of the Edo period and essentially plops you right into the middle.
This looks
of the
so
Ocean
good, man.
War. A lot of people make a lot of comparisons to Ghost of Tsushima, but Team Ninja is also very well known for
The Nioh games, yeah, exactly.
games. And I think it shouldn't be understated the amount of Dark Souls influence there probably will be on this.
Dude,
Granted,
this looks
there's clearly
really good.
Ghost of Tsushima
This looks
influence here,
really,
but I think
really,
it's worth
really good.
noting that these are not the same game, not having the exact same kinds of expectations. I think
Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're going to replay this scene. So the guy takes out a fire arrow and shoots it at the samurai or the Ronin. Samurai blocks it with his sword and his sword lights on fire. That is so cool. Like
and
that,
I think it
that
shouldn't
is
be
some
understated
cool
the
shit.
amount of Dark Souls influence
That's
that
some
probably will
cool
be on this.
shit.
Granted, there's clearly Ghost of
I got you,
Tsushima
Lana.
influence
Hopefully see you
here,
tomorrow. Thank you for
but I
saying
think
hello.
it's worth
Thank you for
noting
hopping on
that
in.
These are not the
Take
same
care, my
game,
friend. Have a great
not
night.
having the exact same kinds of expectations.
Oh my god,
I
that
think
scene
it's
is
gonna be a
so
pretty good
that
game.
this is cool.
I'm looking forward to it. Keeping in mind there will probably be a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. It does have to be at least
This
somewhat
looks
different
really
from
cool.
what that will be. But I kind of expect them to have that figured out, having done Neo. And well, I'm pretty excited for
Is it Neo
Rise
or
of
is
the
it
Ronin is
Nioh?
coming to the PS5
Does anyone know?
on March 22nd. And finally,
Absolutely.
at number 1, it is Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, Dragon's Dogma was pretty misunderstood when it came out, but it grew to major cult classic status. If you're not familiar, it's an action RPG that you got a lot of hack and slash.
I know I talked about this when we saw it on the Sony State of Play, but I have to play Dragon Dogma 1. I heard so many good things about Dragon's Dogma 1. Silent, did you ever play 1? Is it good? It's Neo? Okay. Thank you, Kit.
Stuff going on. You can feel a little bit of Devil May Cry influence, but it's also
Kit
its
Valentine,
own
how you
thing
been, buddy?
For sure.
Welcome back.
It's a Capcom game, so there is a fair amount.
Did you know we
of
hit 50 videos on
expectation
YouTube,
for
bro?
a sequel.
Check
And
them
the
out.
sequel
Share them with your friends.
drastically expands on the first game, giving us a world that's
First
4
one was
times the
amazing. Yeah, that's
size,
what I heard.
Giving us our nice customizable pawn system to continue the ideas of the first game. And interestingly enough, they say that
The
it takes place
combat
in a
from the State of Play looked really cool. Like, it really, really did look awesome. And it looked like a mix of Monster Hunter and, like, FF16. Which, the combat in FF16 is really good. It's really, really, really good. FF16 is, again, another game I have to finish. But, man, some really good
worlds
stuff.
to the first game. So it's not a direct sequel. It is probably very much a sort of reset.
Thank you,
because it's
Kit.
been
Yeah,
12
check 'em
years
out.
since the
Full
original
variety
game.
on there.
And
Just
I would
find
expect
any
that
subject
it
you're interested in.
drastically expands on
Gameplay
a lot
or
of the concepts
chatting
from
or
the
whatever.
original game. The team apparently was inspired by Grand Theft Auto 5's emergent gameplay, so I'm excited to see exactly where that goes.
What does that
Dragon's
mean?
Dogma 2 is landing on
Emergent
PlayStation 5,
gameplay.
Xbox Series.
Does that
and
just mean
PC,
procedurally
March
generated?
22nd. I do have a bonus game for you, the Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons remake. This is, of course, a great game. Many consider it a classic at this point, but it is also
I never played it, and I heard this game was depressing.
kind of a.
I bet your,
a
like,
game
brother
that was
dies or
developed
some
at a
shit.
time where
Oh, no, your
people
brother
weren't really
is
sure
dead.
what they
Right, your brother's just a ghost, right? Oh my
wanted
God.
from graphics. Like, some of it's a little cartoony, some of it's reaching for not cartoony, and
Or maybe he's
I
not.
think sort of unifying.
Wait, is your
the
brother
visual
dead or
style
not?
And making it look much better without making it look like not cartoony anymore. It's a good idea. I'm excited to play Brothers again. I certainly will. It's landing on the PC, PS5, and Xbox.
I don't even know what's
Series
going on with this game.
February
Looks good, though.
28th. That's all for today. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not,
Oh God, should I do it? Should we do it? Are you guys tired of hearing about Suicide Squad yet? Oh my God. I didn't even realize this was happening. I don't know. Are we Suicide Squadded out, chat? Are we Suicide Squadded out? Or should we go on in? What do you guys think? Yes or no? I want nothing to do with that game. I know, but we've been shitting on it, and we've been having fun with it, with shitting on it. DC reskin of Infamous? Oh no, I mean, like, Kit, you should watch our Suicide Squad videos, man. I talk in the long run, I talk a lot about game development.